Dear students, a very good morning to all of you. Actually, we could derive the formulas for various things, but whereas in my long span of teaching career, I was finding an activity, I was searching for an activity to find the volume of to derive the formula for volume of a sphere. So today I am coming to you with an activity to derive the formula for the volume of a sphere. Dear children, I have taken a ball, a plastic ball, which is spherical, totally spherical. If you see, it is totally spherical ball it is, and I am going to find out the volume of this ball. How to find out the volume of this ball? First, what I am doing is, I am taking a divider in my compass box, in my geometrical box, in geometrical mathematical instrument box. There is a divider. This is the divider, and with this divider, what I am doing is, I am trying to find out the diameter of the ball. So just by keeping it on the two edges, by keeping this one on the two edges, I am trying to find out the diameter. Now I can see the diameter. This is the diameter of the ball. After taking this one, you just measure it on a scale. You bring it to the scale and you measure it to this one. If you see, it is around 4.4 centimeters, like that. 4.3, 4.4 it is there. So now first of all you measure that one, and after that you take a sheet of paper. You take a paper and you make the same measurement. That is what? 4.4. You 4.4 or 4.3, whatever we got, just you put some points here, and that means what we are going to cut out, we are going to take a paper strip of width which is equal to the diameter of the sphere. I am drawing this line. And along this line, now I am going to cut it. Along the line, just you cut the paper strip, whatever the line we have drawn. Along that line, you just cut the paper strip, and now, so this is, its width is equal to the diameter of the ball, whatever we have taken. So this is the diameter of the ball. So this is the ball, and it is equal to diameter of the ball. Now what you do is, simply just you wrap it around it. Wrap it around it up to here. First of all I have arranged it like this. I wrapped it up to here, and now I am cutting it here. I am cutting it here, and just after wrapping it, I am stapling it here. I am stapling it here. So now what we could do? We could do a cylinder. We could do a cylinder whose height is equal to the diameter of the ball. A cylinder whose height is equal to diameter of the ball. Now let us see. Radius of ball equal to r, and height of cylinder is equal to h, equal to diameter of ball. Diameter of ball means h is equal to 2r. Diameter means 2r. Now the volume of the cylinder, whatever the volume of the cylinder, what is the volume of the cylinder? The volume of the cylinder is, what is the formula for volume of cylinder? It is pi r square h. That is pi into r square into 2r. That is 2 pi r cube. Now you keep it like this. 2 pi r cube, that is volume of one cylinder. Is just you make a hole on the top of the ball. Just you make a hole with the help of a blade. I made a, with the help of this blade, just I made a small hole. I made a small hole on this, on the top of this ball, just at one end, a small hole I have taken. And now, actually, I was searching for the sand, but whereas I am not able to get the sand in the nearby area of my home, so I got sugar crystals from my home. So what I am doing right now, you observe. Just a simple activity I am doing. I am just filling this one. I am just filling this one with the sugar. I am filling the ball with sugar. Now it is about to fill. What you do is, in between, you just tap it, so that the crystals inside the ball, they will adjust themselves, so that there will be no air gap between the crystals. Supposed to fill the ball to its full capacity. To its full capacity, we are supposed to fill it. Now it's almost filled. Now it is almost filled. Now there is no place again. There is no space inside the ball. Almost, it is almost filled. Now take one cylinder. You keep it here, and in this cylinder, just you drop the sugar. Okay, drop the material whatever you have taken inside the ball. So just you drop it. Drop all the, what do we say? Whatever it is filled. If you take sand, it will be easy, but whereas I did not get sand, that's why I am using it sugar. You can use sugar, you can use salt, you can use sand, whatever. That means whatever the material that is there inside it, that should be again transformed into this cylinder. Now we have filled. Now we have filled in this one, and you can see to certain extent it is filled. To certain extent it is filled. Now again you take. Again you fill the ball with the, again I am filling the ball with the sugar. Again I am filling the ball with the sugar crystals. Here the second sphere is also going to be filled. I am filling the second sphere. This is the second sphere, and the second sphere is also going to be filled with the sugar. Now there is no gap, or no more sugar crystal is going inside. It is remaining it there only. So you see, now in the second, I have taken one more cylinder like that, and in the second cylinder I am filling it. I am filling it, the second cylinder, with the second sphere or whatever I have taken. With the second sphere I am filling the second cylinder. Already we have fixed 2 cylinders, and now the third sphere I am filling it. This is the third sphere I am filling. Let us see how many spheres will it cover. The third sphere I am filling it. Just I got only very small plastic ball, but whereas only the thing is, the precaution is, use only plastic ball, but don't use tennis ball. Why? Because the tennis ball, it has some thickness. That thickness comes into account. That means then we are suppose the height of the cylinder that varies. So use only plastic ball, so that you will get this experiment very much accurate. Very much accurate we get. Adjust it, so that if you tap it, see the sugar is going inside it. The sugar is going inside it if you tap it. Now I think there is no more sugar will enter into it. I have done it to the maximum extent. I think you can see the maximum extent we have gone. Now already if you see here, yes, a portion of the cylinders are filled. Now I am doing the third one. I am trying to I am trying to fill these 2 cylinders with the sugar that is there in the third sphere. You see, I am just filling it in the third sphere. This is the third sphere. The sugar of the third sphere, I am dropping it inside this one, and I am coming to here also. to the maximum capacity. I have filled it. Now if you observe, these are almost filled. Both the cylinders are almost filled. So with this sphere, with this sphere, three full spheres have filled. Three full spheres have filled the two cylinders. Three full spheres have filled two cylinders. Now let us calculate the volume. Let us come to the board again. Volume of three spheres. Volume of three spheres is equal to, it is filled into two cylinders. Volume of two cylinders we have filled. But whereas volume of three spheres means 3 into volume of sphere. 3 into volume of sphere is equal to 2 into volume of one sphere is how much? Here we have written volume of one cylinder, how much we have written here? 2 pi r cube. So it is 2 pi r cube. So 3 into volume of sphere is equal to 4 pi r cube. So volume of one sphere is equal to, you send this 3 to the other side, so it becomes 4 over 3 pi r cube. So this is the volume of the sphere. Volume of the sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cube. So this is the formula for volume of the sphere. In this way we can do it. So again, if you see, first we found out the radius of the ball. We have made two cylinders whose height is equal to the diameter of the ball. We found out the diameter of the ball by means of this this divider, and we made two cylinders whose height is equal to the diameter of the ball. So radius of the ball is r, height of cylinder h is equal to diameter of the ball, that is h is equal to 2r. So volume of cylinder is pi r square h, we formula. So pi r square into h, in place of h you put 2r, so it becomes 2 pi r cube. But whereas with these three spheres, these two cylinders are filled. So volume of these three spheres is equal to volume of these two cylinders. So 3 into volume of sphere is equal to 2 into 2 pi r cube. So 3 into volume of sphere is equal to 4 pi r cube. Volume of sphere is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cube. Thank you.